Hey, I'm back. I know it's been a while, but I decided that I'm gonna go back to doing things I enjoy, like my YouTube channel. Anyway, what am I up to now? I am up to detoxing, well, doing a cleanse. It's an herbal cleanse. The one I'm trying right now, my husband and I are both trying. It's a cleanse from a place called Holistic Engineering that is owned by a gentleman named Dr. Bobby Price. And I'll show you what they. This is the tummy detox, and this is the parasite candida cleanse. So that's what we'll be trying. Okay, so the instructions are on the top of this card that they send with the detox herbal tea. We call it tea. We don't know what else to call it. So it says add 2 flat tablespoons of the parasite candida cleanse to a 32-ounce jar. We've been using these 32-ounce mason jars. Second thing says to add 2 flat tablespoons of tummy detox to a separate 32-ounce jar. That's why you see 2 of the jars here on the counter. And then you want to bring 64 ounces of natural spring water to a boil. Allow the herbs to infuse a minimum of 6 hours. We just started today. What we did was last night we put this together and just left it in the fridge overnight. Begin drinking the first herbal infusion, your choice, when you awake. Start drinking the second herbal infusion at least an hour after the first is complete. So I woke up late today. I slept in. I didn't wake up until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. I sleep in on Sundays. But when he says tablespoon, he means this one, not the one that we use for baking. And you scoop it and then you level it off before you pour it into the mason. Like I said, I just started today. So I lounged around for about an hour and I drank my first infusion at 2 p.m. And then it tells you not to gulp it down. You want to sip it and sip at least 4 to 8 ounces, about 4 to 8 ounces every 15 minutes. You don't want to gulp it and chug the whole thing because it'll cause cramping. Which is, I could guess, good advice. Not that I could gulp it anyway, because it's really bitter, especially which one is really bitter? The one with the cloves, which is the parasite candida cleanse. Ooh, that sucker is bitter. So what you want to do is he recommends to suck on a slice of orange after sipping the herbal blend. And so what I would do is I would just drink some and then suck a little orange. And that made it palatable. Now the tummy detox is a little bitter, but it's not as bad. It's not too terrible. So that one you may not need the orange, but you definitely need the orange with the parasite candida cleanse. That thing is super bitter. Now he says that your taste buds should adjust to the bitterness after about 5 days. So on day 5, I will let you all know whether that is the case. Because right now it is bitter and I'm not used to bitter taste because I don't really eat bitter foods. So the other thing is that because I'm used to, one of the reasons why I'm doing this detox is I have a sugar addiction. So I'm looking to break that. About a week before starting this cleanse, I already had started eating more plant-based foods and I cut out the sugar. And I've been losing about a pound a day just by doing that. Just by not eating sugar, just by eating plant-based. And I haven't been eating strictly fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds like I'll be doing with the detox. I've had grains. The grains that I've had are parboiled rice, which is better for people with diabetes, which I also have, unfortunately. Just a little bit. I've also had popcorn. I just popped organic corn and put Himalayan salt on it. And I've still been losing about 1 pound a day, which is cool. What else can I tell you about this detox? Well, let's get started. This should be interesting to record because I'm using one hand on my phone. But here are some empty mason jars, and here is a tablespoon. Let's start with the Parasite Candida Cleanse. Okay, I only have this much in the spoon. So you can see it's not a heaping tablespoon, it's a flat tablespoon. We're gonna take this Parasite Candida Cleanse and put it into one mason jar. And now let's get another one because it says you need to put 2 in here. So let's see. Okay, so here is the second tablespoon. That is the Parasite Candida Cleanse. So the Parasite Candida Cleanse, let's get into the label here, shall we? It is the benefits. It says it kills intestinal parasites and yeast, restores healthy gut bacteria, cleanses the liver and kidney, detoxifies the blood, and removes mucus. And the ingredients, there's nothing crazy. There are no crazy chemicals in here. It's black walnut hull, burdock, clove, neem, oregano, pau d'arco, and wormwood. So now let's go to the Tummy Detox Herbal Blend. You can see here it's a 14-day detox. Same thing at 2. And on the back we have the benefits. Alleviates bloating and gas, constipation, removes accumulated bowel waste, softens the stool, flattens the tummy, and burns belly fat. Good for hair, skin, and nails. The ingredients in this one are cascara sagrada, dandelion, rhubarb, sage, senna, and slip. Now, it does have a warning on the label about people who are taking diabetes medication, which my husband and I both take. So it says we'll need to monitor our blood sugar because taking this with diabetes medication could lead to hypoglycemia. So we'll both need to keep an eye on that. So we want to do 2 tablespoons of the Tummy Detox, just like we did 2 tablespoons of the Parasite Candida Cleanse. Okay, so here is a flat tablespoon of the Tummy Detox. We're going to put that into a separate mason jar from the other one. And let's go in and put in another heaping tablespoon. And I'm just kind of shaking it off to flatten it out. Let's see if that works. Okay, here is tablespoon number 2. Tablespoon. Now we need to go ahead and put in a kettle. Put in some boiled water. So we have our kettle of boiled water. We're going to pour in this boiled water too. And we're supposed to fill it up to, he calls it the elbow. I guess he means the top of the jar. And then we'll do the same thing with the other jar. Okay, so now we want to put the lid on this thing. Just the top. And a little ring. And then I want to let this cool before I put it into the fridge. All right, so first let's talk about my experience with ordering this detox. Now, it's a small business. I guess this gentleman is just starting out, so I don't know how much help he has with his process or his logistics, but it takes a while before you get your product. When I mean a while, I mean about 2 to 3 weeks. At least that's been the experience for my husband. I still haven't gotten mine, so he and I are sharing his until my detox comes in. He ordered the 14-day. I want to say a few days before Christmas, maybe a little longer than that, and he just got his about 2 days ago. I ordered mine a few days after he did, and my order is still not here. Well, well, another thing I want to do is come back tomorrow. I'm going to weigh in. I'm going to tell you how I feel after doing the detox today. Yeah, I'll give you some results tomorrow.